Chuck Stanley backstage at Javelina Harley-Davidson talking with Wayne and Tony from Static X. Welcome back to San Antonio, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Thanks for having us, man.
It's been since October of 2003, and now you're finally back here, the pioneers of evil disco death metal.
All right.
We're sticking with that?
Thank you. Yeah, that's our story. We're sticking with it.
I got a 40-foot disco ball you can suck on.
That's right. All right, let's get through some of the boring questions.
That's right.
Hey, I'm going to stick that on the air. Why not? Let's get through some of the boring questions. 70-minute set tonight. 4 albums, technically, 5 with the rarities. How do you make up a 70-minute set list? And we diving into certain albums, not diving into certain albums?
Well, you write down every song on a little piece of paper and you throw it in a hat and, just random.
If it were only that easy.
No, unfortunately.
We try to play all the hits. So you look at every album, every song that we did a video for has been played on the radio. We throw all those songs first, and then we try to pick our favorites off the new album and maybe throw in a couple of old, strange ones here and there. But it's really pretty easy. I mean, there's like 4 or 5 so-called hits, as we like to call them, off every record.
The more records you put out, the easier it gets, because all right, you got to play this off of this record, you got to play this off of that record, and it seems to get easier as time progresses.
All right, even off of I know it wasn't exactly a big radio hit type of thing, but it's something like the song "So" going to get thrown in. Or do y'all do that live?
We were playing that when it was on the radio, but actually we're not putting that in the set anymore just because it's so,
it brings the set down way too
different.
low,
it's
man.
so mellow, yeah. We played it while it was on the radio, but that's probably the only so-called hit that you won't hear tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. I was reading something just the other day. Speaking of Nick, my next question was about Nick.
As Nick just walks into the bathroom.
Yes, Nick is going into the bathroom here at Javelina Harley-Davidson and enjoying the magazine with Pamela Anderson on it. I saw that.
Nice.
This is his first album. Start of War is his first album. What does he bring to the table when you actually play these songs live that's different from the past?
He can play them.
Now, me as I know I've seen that in different interviews, but me as a person who's a non-musician, what does that mean? How does that? What does that mean to somebody who's ignorant like myself?
Well, our previous drummer was good at doing what he did, just playing with the loops, and he was a solid, basic drummer. With Nick, I found on the new album we didn't really need to use any loops because he sort of put it all together and kept the groove going on his own. So, that's the biggest difference.
Okay. All right. Now, as all of us know, and especially fans here in San Antonio, we actually play Static X, so we talk about the band a lot. Trip Eisen left the band in February for all those different things we all know about. Now, tell me, true or false, and correct me at any time, when that all happened, did y'all go back and take out some of his parts and re-record stuff, or how did that, eventually affect what was found on Start of War?
What's the official story we're going with?
There's no story but the truth. I mean, we were almost done recording at that time. The stuff that he played, we just left it there. I didn't see any reason to go redo anything. He's listed on the album in the credits as additional guitars by. I think the album was strong the way it was. We didn't see any need to change it. He wasn't there for some of the ending, like the
last
mixing the last couple songs and sequencing and mastering and all those things. He wasn't around for, so. It made that a little bit easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, this one's just directed at you completely.
No.
You seem to be a very angry Hispanic. Now, who are these cabrones and pendejos and hijos de putas that stole your mota and your cerveza?
Well, actually, that's not me. That's the dude from Asesino screaming all that. He's he's got issues, man. Dead family and hired killer and all that. Kind of goes with the territory.
Of course, referring to the song Otsego Amigo.
Yeah,
which that is actually the Otsego Amigo ranting. We created this character who's risen from the dead and pillaging this town.
Now he wants to go party.
Yeah.
And if anybody's kind of curious, the parts about what Tony is talking about, at the end of Brain Fog, the hidden track on the album is Otsego Amigo with
Acapella.
It's a cappella.
Yes.
There you go. Better words. And of course, you can hear it more distinct. And when I brought in some of our Hispanic ladies in the office to help me as my whiteness to
Nice.
They're
to
somewhat
decipher and
offended, I'm
transmit. Oh, you saw redness and oh my God, I can't. And some of the ladies would not literally translate. We had to figure it out that it meant mother F or
The coolest
Yeah,
thing
he
is
gets pretty angry
on
Yeah.
the clean version. They don't care about
because it's in Spanish.
Right.
So we had to take all the F-bombs out of the clean version of the record to sell in Walmart, but we just left all the Spanish as it is
Yep.
because Walmart doesn't care about
They
Hispanics,
don't,
I guess.
yeah.
wow.
Walmart does not care about the Hispanic community.
That's good. All right. Now let's get to that Otsego mythology that runs throughout the course of the albums. Wayne, can you tell people who don't know what connection that Otsego and your college days, how that all kind of
Well,
comes
yeah,
together?
Otsego was a very small town north of Kalamazoo, Michigan. I used to hang out there a little bit, had a couple friends there. Nothing special about the town. I just liked the way the words sounded. So on the first album, we had this song, Otsego-lation, and then we had Otsego Undead, and I just liked the way it kind of sounded while I was singing it or yelling it.
And we weren't even going to do another Otsego song. It was just a fluke. The lyrics that we had for it kind of sounded like Otsego Amigo. What was it? Extinguish the evil?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the original line.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, dude, Otsego Amigo. And, after laughing for about 20 minutes, we're like, all right, let's throw it in.
Very cool. Now on Machine, we had before Get to the Gone, we had the Mexican accordions, and on this album, as I understand it, are those German oboes, or what is the German?
It's a German oompa band.
German oompa band. What instrument actually does that?
Oh, there's some tubas in there, I
Tubas.
think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What song was that again? I forgot to write that down.
Break it.
Yeah.
I want to
Oh, okay.
effing break it.
That's right.
Effing break it.
Yeah.
All right, it's 4th of July weekend. You plan on doing any special fireworks or grilling any kind of certain dead animal?
Yeah, well, actually last night, the bands we got on tour with us, American Head Charge, Blood Simple, 10 Years, they all got the barbecue going. So I think we're going to meet up with them on Monday and do some more grilling and grill some dead plants, dead animals,
What's your preferred dead animal choice?
Cow, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I like grilled gardens. Those garden burgers are really good. You go slaughter a garden and then
Slice it into a nice
grind it
patty.
up and mix it up maybe with some egg to hold it together and
Yeah, there you go.
make some patties.
Mhm.
All right, this is the
Good
lightning round part.
right.
Anybody can answer. Both of you can answer. Favorite porn star?
Ooh, there's so many.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the Hustler Barely Legal series. I don't really have a certain star from that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
There's like too many.
Overload?
Yeah.
It's like when I walk into a grocery store. It's like I want to buy everything. Cartoon. Favorite cartoon?
Beavis and Butthead, hands down.
Yes.
All right. And favorite drink of choice?
Jack on the Rocks, Splash Coke.
I'm into margaritas lately with Patron, Grand Marnier, some
Fancy.
limeade, Minute Maid limeade mixed in with that. It's
Don't forget
awesome
the Yellow
margarita.
Tooth, dude.
Or a yellow tooth. It depends on the day, I guess. Yellow tooth is
Wayne's own special concoction.
Crown Royal and Squirt.
Very
You should
interesting.
try it.
Yeah.
It's good.
I don't even think you can get squirt down here. I haven't even seen it.
It's hard to find in some parts of the country. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay. Think about this one if you want to, but looking for the craziest fan experience, something that's totally freaked you out. I'm talking psychos. Is there anything that, you found somebody in your house, you found somebody in the trees outside your house?
I remember this one time in Denver. We're opening for Stained, and we didn't have a dressing room, so we're all getting ready on the bus. And we're like 10 minutes out, get on stage. This girl walks up on the bus. She's like, "You got to get me in the show, please. I'll do anything." And I'm like, okay, settle down. And that moment, she grabs me and she wouldn't let go of me. Like, no, please, you gotta get me in. Tour manager's trying to rip her off me. You know, had to drag us both off the bus, you know, just to get this girl off me and on, you know, onto somebody else, I guess. I don't know. It was pretty weird. And the whole time this is happening, I was opening the door to the bathroom, you know, because I had to take a leak before going on stage. And the whole time, Wayne's in there taking a leak. So I got the door open. Wayne's taking a leak, sticking his head out. Hey, what's going on?
I'm talented enough to still aim for the toilet while I'm got my head bent around looking out the door.
Yeah.
You gonna stick with that story, Wayne?
You know, a similar story. People, fans, crazy fans hugging you. They won't let you go and stuff like that. You know, it gets a little scary.
All right. Now, as I understand it from watching the DVD portion of Start a War and just from, you know, different stuff, the band is really into the RC racing.
Oh yeah.
Now is how much money do y'all dump into something like that, and how obsessed are you with this RC racing?
Well, it's free now. We have a full sponsorship from Team Associated.
And Proline Racing, and
So
you know.
how does that work? Do you actually go to like different parts of the country and race, or I mean, how?
No, they just give us kits, and we go thrash them out on tour.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
We kind of do like R&D for them. All right, this broke today. You know, you might want to work on beefing this part up a little. You
And
know,
then we give them our music to play in their promo videos, and
yeah.
All right. So is there like a place where fans can go online and maybe like read something y'all have done, or like see a video or something? Or is there any?
the only thing I know of is in the DVD with the new album.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's any other footage of us.
It was
We went to the RC Expo, not the last one, but the year before,
Yeah,
and
well,
actually raced
I
on
went
the
this
track.
year. Yeah, did some stuff out there, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Look around. I don't know.
Okay. You never know. All right. Cool. All right. I got one last question, if you want to. It was at
That's it. No more.
no
Done.
more. Done. All right.
I'm kidding.
At this very venue in February of 2004, we had Damage playing here for an autograph signing. They didn't play; they had here for an autograph signing. It's right before the album came out. I know y'all toured with Pantera and friends. Any Dimebag memory come to your head of something us as fans don't know about? Any cool Dimebag stories that you want to share? If you don't, hey, it's fine.
Yeah, well, on that Extreme Steel tour we did with them, the first 3 weeks, I had a broken collarbone, and you know, I couldn't play my bass, so I had a friend of mine playing bass for me, and I just ran around like an idiot with the microphone in my hand, you know, just screaming my
With
backing
your arm in a
vocals with
sling.
an arm in a sling, and you know, so the whole tour, Dimebag would call me, "Hey, Sling Blade." Yeah, he'd always give me crap, you know, every time he saw me, "Hey, Sling Blade." Yeah. And towards the end of the tour, you know, he kind of pulled me aside, and he's like, "You know what? I got to give you props, man. Going up there with your broken collarbone, you know, I respect that." And, you know, that meant the world.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think somewhere towards the end of that tour, we did a lot of drinking with Pantera, and we were at one party, and Dime showed me how he can drink so many shots and not get wasted. He's like, "Here, you just take a little sip and you pass it off to the guy next to you." So I took a little sip, and there was some big dude standing next to me. I just threw it up to his mouth, and the dude drank it. I was like,
Amazingly.
"Whoa, that's pretty cool."
Very cool. Very cool. All right.
Outside the boundaries of their phony world of kicks is the ever-present possibility of discovery. This must be avoided at all costs, for discovery brings with it the penalties of society: shame, arrest, prison. Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville.